Okay, for reference, we're standing on my back porch, and I'm going to talk about the night Lisa shined a laser into my house. Not just at my window, into my house. They live on a different street, and their patio is right here. And this is where they were, she claims, playing with her dogs. And this is how she accidentally shined a laser into my home. She shined it through the backyard of the man with the RV, through the neighbor's backyard here, and into my back porch. I was sitting at my kitchen table. It went through the crack of the blinds, onto the wall, into my hallway, and then she shined it twice directly into the security camera at the peak of my house. This was all allegedly done accidentally while she was playing with her dogs. Now I'm standing on ground level. That's how high that camera is up. And at ground level, I can't even see over this 6-foot fence, see their patio. So that gives you an idea of how this laser was shined into my home. I called 911. This is the first time I used 911 on these neighbors. In the past, I've called the non-emergency number. But I really was fearful this time. And I was sure the laser was from a gun. They fire off a rapid fire gun as intimidation. And you'll see Charles Brown's statement on another body cam that they shoot that gun off just to piss me off. So, and it's intimidation. So there you go. There's how that came about. And now I'm going to show you the body cam footage when the police arrived at their house. And in the police report, it states they were waiting for them in the garage. And you'll see they're obviously drunk. Lisa's the one that claims that she was the one that shined the laser. But take a listen who takes over the conversation and how that all goes.
Hi.
Oh, it's a Woody.
Come on, girl. Chica.
How you doing?
Come on.
Hold on here.
I gotta go. Police are here.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Put her in the house.
I know. I'm trying. Come here, cheeks. We were just playing. Come on.
You guys are being accused of shining a laser pointer into somebody's house.
We're playing with
No,
the dog
we were
in the
playing
backyard.
with our dog in the backyard with
Oh,
my
okay.
laser
So you did have a laser pointer? Okay. Is it attached to a gun?
No, sir. Show her what you got. It's a cat laser pointer.
Okay.
Hold on. We were just playing while we were barbecuing.
Lisa, show him.
All right.
That's
Sounds good to
what
me.
I got.
We do not have a gun. We have a airsoft gun or a pellet gun, and that's all we have.
Okay. No big deal.
And
Just
we would not ever.
just be mindful because you know who your neighbors are.
That's all right.
Of
But
course.
she's been posting
know?
about us again on next
Come on,
door and
cheeks.
stuff.
Let's
I believe it.
I thought that was supposed to stop.
Unfortunately, it's not illegal. So
No,
you
no,
guys
no,
can
no.
civilly sue her.
No, no, no,
But-
no,
I
no,
know.
no, no,
I
no.
know. I know.
We were told by the Lisa, please
know.
put her in the
I'm
house.
trying to get
Chica, in the
Come on,
house.
girl. We're done for you.
I was told point blank by Officer Rafferty that we were not to harass her and she was not to do any more posting about us online, or she would be, it would be addressed. That she would be given the summons for harassment.
Okay.
And that has not ceased.
Well, whatever you have, I would just email it to him.
No, hold on. I've talked to Detective Giovanno. I've forwarded everything to him except the last stuff that she's posted in the last 2 weeks about our dogs. She has a new camera in the back of her yard, on the back of her garage, that points into our yard. Just let me talk. Into our yard, into the neighbor's yard, all the way to Lakeland Avenue. All right, and she posts everything about it. She was supposed to cease and assist doing this stuff, and she's not. Posting about Lisa.
The dog's barking.
Our dog's barking when they come out and meet each other. It happens for about 10 minutes and it's over. But she won't quit posting. And she posts about us not being fit neighbors that have pets because of what our dogs bark. That's what dogs do. They don't do it all day. Okay, their dogs stay in all day. So why isn't something being done about this? I want to know.
I don't know anything about your case,
Lisa.
so I don't know anything about that.
But we were told I was told point blank by Officer Rafferty.
Well, Officer Rafferty must know a section of the ORC different from me because there's nothing that I can think of off the top of my head to charge him with.
Let's need to turn that off and go out. But when he came out and told us this, and then the thing with the fence, she went to tear it down one day. She was over there, and Lisa seen her in the backyard, and she yelled at me, "Get over there!" She's tearing the fence down.
Okay.
So I went around the backside. I had my camera, and I was videotaping her over there. It looked like she was messing with the fence, and she was. But I quit recording, and later on, Goose, Dave. Is this your backup?
Yeah.
Tell him we're good, man.
No, guns, we're shooting at her.
Well, that's not why he's here.
I can't even play with my dog in my backyard, and she's
What's that?
pissing me
Why is
off.
he here?
Because we have to go over and talk to her after.
Oh.
You know, why can't I play with my dog in my backyard?
Lisa.
You know, why can't I play with my dog in my backyard? Too bad. You say that about her cameras. She'll have to live with it. That's part of being a neighbor.
You need to go in the house.
That's what I say about her. And I'm going to continue to do it.
Okay. So you intentionally did it this way?
No, I didn't
Lisa!
intentionally do anything.
Take it off and go in the house. I'm getting tired of her sometimes. But, it never ceased with her because, but then Sergeant, I forget what his name is, came out on a Sunday. It was the same day.
Is it House Fresh Street here?
No, it's it's backyard. You never been there yet?
Nope.
Oh, sorry about your luck. But he came out and accused us of harassing her. All right, and it's like, no. This is exactly. I showed you the video. It goes, okay, you weren't harassing her. We had two witnesses. I didn't even come down the road. I was at the end by Mary's house. And something was supposed to. And she posted about us again. And I brought this up to him, and he said, now everything's been forwarded. Anything about this has to be forwarded to Detective Giovanno, because I guess you guys aren't even supposed to address it or anything, which is a bunch of crap. It's still an issue.
Because again, it's not a criminal issue.
But harassment, which uses, we were told, harassment which uses an alias online is harassment. And that is what she's using, an alias. She's not using her name.
So, again, nobody does. Everybody uses usernames.
No, I use a username. I use my name. Because I am who I am.
But that's your choice.
Yeah, but
right?
but when the Detective Giovanno said when you hide behind an alias and you accuse people of this stuff, which is not true, it is a crime.
Okay.
And I want to know what's being done.
Just block them. But
she's putting down on everything. TikTok, everywhere.
Right? So we have to sift through and find out what's not true, what is true, because the dogs do go back there. They fight.
No, they don't fight. They bark.
Your wife did go over there and tear down her fence. You have gone over there and
we were told from that point on to stop.
Right.
Or it would be criminal.
Absolutely.
And we have. But she hasn't.
So
why?
Again, I can't speak for Officer Rafferty. I don't know what he knows. But from what I know, I would not be filing charges today. Know what he knows, but from what I know, I would not be filing charges tonight, no. If he has more evidence catalog than I do, then absolutely he may be able to do
Ivano
that.
has everything cataloged. I have the rest
Again,
of it on my phone.
I can't tell Ivano what to do. He's my boss.
I know. So I want to know who's his boss.
The chief.
Well, it sounds like I need to go to the chief and find out, because I'm getting tired of her.
That's
and
that's your only recourse. But again, just for example, this incident tonight may be perfectly innocent, but the fact that it happened, she's going to say you did it on purpose. You're going to say you didn't do it on purpose. But again, it all comes back to he said, she said. I guarantee you when I go over there,
I have video camera now.
I guarantee you when I go over there, she's going to want you charged tonight for harassing her.
I have a video camera now.
Do you hear what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So should I charge you for harassment based on what she
But
tells
we
you?
weren't harassing her.
I have a video
But she
camera
thinks
of
you
what
were.
we were doing.
No, my
But
dog
she
was out
thinks
there.
you were.
We got video of me playing
It's
with
old.
my dog with a laser.
I'm telling you.
I'll show you
Okay,
that.
I'm explaining to you. I'm explaining to you how ridiculous it is from both sides. Okay,
Exactly.
I can't go
Why do you even come
Please
out and address
Go
her
in the house.
because you tried to laser pointer in her. In
No.
her
We did
whether it was
not.
on purpose or accident, it
Just like
happened.
her cameras, they shoot everywhere.
They're allowed.
One laser
Those are allowed.
shoots
No.
everywhere.
What's a laser? What's a laser?
That is
So-
nuts.
What's it from?
She has a laser.
A cat laser pointer.
So
We play
again,
with the dog.
I can't I can't take her on her word alone
Tell her
and
it
charge
won't
you,
stop,
just like I
because
can't
that's
take
what
your
we
word alone and charge her. Okay, and then when you say things like that, that absolutely makes it way worse for you guys.
She's just being stupid.
Because now
Everything's
recorded.
Everything's recorded. So when you say you're not going to stop, everything's on
We're
camera.
not going to stop playing with our dog in the backyard.
No, with
She's
the
going to
laser
keep
pointer.
calling.
That's exactly what I told
I'm
you
not
I
telling
was
you you
doing,
have to
and I'm
stop.
not going to
But
stop
I'm
that's
telling you
what
you have to
she's
be
saying.
careful and not put it into people's windows. Just like you can shoot in your backyard, but if you shoot somebody's house, whether it's on accident or on
It's
purpose,
criminal.
exactly.
No, I know.
The laser pointer is the exact
She
same
is.
thing.
She is. Doesn't know
Okay,
when to
cameras, whatever my eyes can see, wherever I legally am, a camera can see. That is not illegal. That is not harassment. Okay?
I told you what we were told.
I understand what you were told,
By
and you'll have to take it up with the person that told you that.
Calm down.
I'm not telling you
cool.
that,
I'm
okay?
Cool. I'm cool.
Okay.
Calm down. She's the one that gets wild.
Listen, my advice is you can play with the laser. I would strongly advise to make sure that laser does not point at somebody's window. That's all I'm going to say to you guys.
I know what you're saying.
So obviously it pointed out your window because that's what you call it. I
It
mean,
was going everywhere back there because it's
Right.
hard to control that little laser.
well,
Right?
so here's my advice to you
I
then.
know.
No, I'm just talking. Here's my advice to you then. If it's hard to control that little laser, like you said, why would you guys do it?
We got a big backyard.
But I'm just saying, if it's hard to control the laser, then why would you use it?
Come on, you want to come see our backyard?
No, I'm asking you. Can you answer that question?
I don't play with it. She plays with it.
Okay, so why would she play with it if it's hard to control?
Because she likes to fuck with the dog.
Okay, so she's risking to fuck with the dog to point a laser at somebody's
now
house.
You're restricting our freedoms of playing with the dog because somebody else could be offended because we're out there. Because she was offended today, all right? She was pissed off to begin with. Let's start about 2 o'clock this afternoon. I was out in the back. My son's got 2 dogs.
I understand.
We had 3 dogs total. I have our one,
Yeah.
his 2. He has a Labrador Retriever, and the neighbor's dogs came out, and she was out. Mary Beth was out. You're gonna meet Mary Beth. She was out,
Okay.
and she's already made these recent postings about our dogs. Well, the
Okay.
dogs met in the back, and our dogs don't bark at them.
Okay.
It's the other 3 on the other 4 on the other side of the fence that are just crazy, and they raised hell, and so that started off her bad day. So and then the neighbor at the end of the road is burning a fire, and that's all kinds of smoke, and it's really pissed.
I just look at listen.
For everything today.
Life in general is just common sense,
I know.
and I'm just a common sense guy, and I'm pretty sure you're a common
I
sense
am
guy
too.
too. And my common sense tells me if I'm using a laser and it's hard
I won't let her, I'll
and it's
take
hard to
the thing away.
control,
I'll
and
take
it could
the thing
possibly
away.
go into somebody's
It's
house,
not worth the harassment.
that I wouldn't use a laser no more.
I know. I
You know
just
what I
want
mean?
him to let her touch it.
Simple.
I play with
It
the
solves
dogs
itself.
in the morning,
Yeah.
but just in our yard. But I only do it very randomly because it's not good for the dog.
Right. Like stuff like this, police doesn't need to be involved.
I
Just
know.
don't use a laser.
I know.
You know, we don't have to come on bother
I'm
you.
cool. I'm cool with
People-
it. What I just say, I'm going to take it away, and I only usually play with it.
Well, that's not what she's saying. That's not, you know what I
in the
mean?
morning,
You're saying that. That's not what she's
every
saying.
once in a great while, I play. She came out and played with the dog with it tonight. I normally have it right here on my toolbox.
Yeah.
and it sits there, and I, like I said, I only do it like once a week.
I'm just talking about this point on.
I know.
You're saying you're going to get rid of it. She's saying she's going to keep doing it. You know what I mean? So you guys got to communicate with each other and figure it out.
All right, because she just pissed because
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, if I was you, man, I'll just take that laser and I'll just toss it. You know what I mean? So that way.
But you have to look at it from her perspective too.
I know.
She's pissed because a laser went through her window.
I'm sorry.
I understand you're sorry.
That's all I can say is I'm sorry. I can't control everything that other people.
I understand that, but you immediately launched into
No, I just wanted
how
you to.
she is. I know how she is.
But today,
But when you poke the
today
bear,
was a bad day for her because the dogs were out when she was out. It was a nice day, and they were raising hell. I seen her out there, and she was throwing a fit about it. And then the guy at the end of the street's got a fire going.
But that's none of.
I know.
That's none of her problem. I mean, that's none of your problem. If she's having a bad day,
And so
but don't make it worse.
Watching. She's been out there all night just watching. We've seen her. She's watching for everything. So she's seen the laser. I'm sure it went over in her yard. I'm sure it went through her. I can't say I'm sure. But if it did, we're sorry.
Gotcha. That's all.
Again.
That's all we're asking right there. That right there. It won't happen again. Problem solved.
See where I was coming from is, she keeps calling on us, but we haven't been calling on her. But nothing's being done.
But nothing.
All the neighbors are watching.
What do you have to call on her recently?
The stuff that she's been posting.
But again, that's not stuff you can call for. That's stuff you.
I know that. I
need to Yvonne.
Call and talk to Yvonne.
So
that's what I
her concern was that you had a gun pointed through her window.
No. You can go through our house.
I'm not saying you did. I'm just saying that's what her
said.
Concern was. So obviously the police are going to respond.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
And that's not that is not a ridiculous assumption. If him and I were standing on the side of the road and a laser appeared on him, I would tackle him so he doesn't get shot.
Oh yeah. I totally agree with you. But our neighbors there.
That's why you have to be more careful.
I got life insurance. Man.
What's that?
I told him I got life insurance.
So have the rest of your night.
Spend it though.
Yeah.
That's the bad part about it.
Dude, just toss a laser and then we'll go from there. And just some advice: don't worry about what people say about you online. People talk. Listen, just real fast. People talk stuff about us all the time. We just ignore it.
I'm a one-legged man. I do anything for anybody around. The next door neighbor's a black man. I mow his grass. Right.
Nice.
She calls me the coppy thug. I mean, she's.
That's what I'm saying. Don't worry.
But that's not right. Who cares? No.
But who cares?
It's self-image.
Guess what she calls us?
Guess
what she calls us?
Listen, we're police officers. Everybody knows us. The Coppy Police Department, and people talk shit about us every single day.
Yeah,
we
but
do not
as
care.
a person, individual. Not as a
No.
Yes,
they talk about us as individuals.
Yeah,
Guess
they
what?
do. Trust me.
We're very easy to pick out in the sea of blue.
Yeah.
It's the Asian guy and the black guy.
Right. Exactly. And
The other guys can get away with it.
I thought you were Hispanic.
Yeah.
No.
I've been called
The other guys
names.
can get away with it.
I've been
So
called names
we
my
get
whole
picked
career.
out.
Who cares, man?
All the time.
You live and fight another day.
You know where I'm coming from. But why would she keep festering it instead of leave it alone? We've left her alone.
That's what we're trying to say. It's not on you. It's on her. That's something that she has to deal with mentally. Who cares? Ignore her. She'll go away eventually.
Be careful too. You can't. You know certain things are going to aggravate her. Yeah. That's why you let your son come here and shoot because she hates it.
No,
and it's legal.
I enjoy doing it too.
Okay,
it's just got a couple new.
But the last time I came here, what's the first thing you said to me when I pulled up?
I don't know.
You said I knew that was going to piss her off.
Oh yeah, because it always does.
But you were happy about it. But you were smiling.
No, because I knew you were going to fucking show up.
But you were proud of it. And I'm not saying it's
I'm not saying.
I'm just saying.
I'm proud
when
that we're
you continually
Americans.
poke the bear, you can't be surprised when the bear gets snapped back.
Yeah, that's true.
What kind of zero turn you got?
Oh, it's Dixie Chopper. It's 4760, 60-inch cut.
Nice.
I think you mow at 9 miles an hour.
I might have to.
So I'm gonna go over there now. I'm gonna talk to her. I'm gonna tell her the exact same. I guarantee you, I'm gonna have the exact same conversation with her. She's gonna want you charged to her. I'm gonna tell her that you're not getting charged because a crime did not occur.
And see, we had to install a camera in front, and they got the AI to follow you
Everybody
around the yard.
should have cameras. It makes our job a lot easier.
Front and back.
So we're gonna go talk to her.
Yeah, well, we had video of it in back. If you wanted to see it,
I believe you. I don't need to see anything. I believe you.
All right, brother. Hey, toss that laser. Thanks, man. You too.
Pretty good. So, already talked to them. They did shine a laser pointer. Did it go through your window?
Yep.
Okay. So they were playing with their dog, and allegedly it accidentally hit your house. So, I know exactly what you're going to say to me, and I believe you.
Right.
And they were told not to do that again. So, what would you like done?
That doesn't matter because nothing's going to happen. I would like a police report.
Okay, well, it's already going to be documented, but
Yeah.
I'm asking what specifically would you like done?
I was sitting at the. Well, you want to know what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I was sitting at the laptop here at the table, so you can see my shadow where I'm sitting. So, and this is a blind right here that's usually down. So they shined it all the way across there in through that window and hit the wall.
Okay.
So I saw it the first time.
How long was it there for?
Just a fraction of a second, but I got it on videotape too.
Oh, can I see it?
So, so my first thought was someone just pulled in my driveway, you know what, and everything came on. So I got up, and when I got up and walked over there, they did it again. So, and they're claiming. I'm so fucking pissed. See, I'm so sick of going through this shit. I really am.
Ask him. I already yelled at them.
Yeah, and not, yeah, I've met him before up to show. I've gone around and around and around with Yavano on this. This is just bullshit. This is bullshit. I mean, he does it for intimidation. He sits there rapid fire in the backyard. What do you mean it wasn't him?
It wasn't him.
They shoot the gun in the backyard.
Well, yeah.
They do.
No, yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
they get a butt up their ass, and then they're target practicing. You
But they're
know?
allowed to do that. You're aware of that.
Well,
Target practice.
okay, you're allowed to target practice. You're not allowed to use a gun for intimidation.
I understand.
Second,
I absolutely understand what you're saying.
The timing's really bad.
Yeah,
when I get home and they see I'm home, and all of a sudden all the
I understand what you're
gunfire
saying, but that's hard to prove.
Oh well, yeah. Alright, so I'm going to do it from... So there's two systems here.
Which cameras?
Alright, so that would be that one.
Okay.
Up there.
Perfect.
So, the first...
Make it a little bit.
There. Because this time the camera thought...
What happened
You know,
there?
that it flashed it.
Okay.
So if it plays again, it'll show. But what it does is it
goes in night
the
mode, yeah.
sensor. Yeah, the sensor in the camera. 11. I think it's like 11.
Okay.
See, it went around on the ground, and then it came up.
Okay. And you saved those videos, right? If you want to email those videos to Ivano, just so he has them.
Yeah.
We'll, like I said, obviously this is going to be documented. He'll have those cataloged. So the problem is, there's so many little things that happen that singularly can't prove harassment. Obviously, the bigger you make the case, you could potentially prove harassment. So I believe that's what he's trying to do. He's amassing just enough things, but
he knows how to play the system. He knows.
Who, him?
It's just a little bit at a time, You know, so Rafferty was over there. August told him, "Don't come over there. Don't go over. You watch all these videos. It's obvious what you're doing. You're harassing her. You're really setting yourself up." He's been over here 5 times since that. You know, around the house, videotaping the house. He hates the cameras.
Like on your property?
Yeah. Well, this is my property actually, but
they're all very concerned about your cameras. But as we've explained to them numerous times,
right.
it's completely legal.
Yeah.
We have cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
There's nothing they can do about it.
Yeah. So. No, there's not. And 70% of everything is on my property. What inadvertently catches
Even if it wasn't, you could put a camera right there on the corner of your property and record your neighbor's property. If you can see it with your naked eye, you can record it with a camera. So.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
Nice to see you.
Yep. We'll have it documented for you.
Yep. All right. Well, good. Thank you. Good night.